Hey, making another vid for the YouTube. Taking a look at the market at Coin Market Cap. Today is May 7th, 2020. Let me turn down the music a little bit. So that today I shifted a little bit of money into Bitcoin early this morning, like at 3 a.m. by luck, and purely by luck. Bitcoin started to move around 6 a.m. this morning, and it was at about 9,300, and today it hit 10K. The movement occurred between 6 a.m. and 3 p.m. Volume for Bitcoin, current price for Bitcoin right now at 9:30 p.m. Current price for Bitcoin is $9,906. 24-hour volume is at $61.9 billion. Normally it's about 40 billion. This is off of Coin Market Cap. So it's up 21 billion above normal in 24-hour volume. So it's good jump in price. I guess I'm a little surprised it's not higher, considering all the volume movement today. At about 5 p.m. I started watching the market again. It's when Japan wakes up. Japan starts waking up around 5 p.m. here. 6 p.m. China starts to wake up. And at about between 5 and 6 it hit 10K again. Today before 3 it was mostly hovering around 9,800, though it touched 10K once or twice. But at 5 p.m., between 5 to 6 p.m., it hit 10K. It was hovering around 10K for a while. Since then, it's dropped down to 9,900. So it looks like there's some profit taking by the East. Once we had the jump today, I actually sold some Bitcoin, and I tried to invest some of the alts. I ended up taking losses on the alts, so that didn't work out too well. I was expecting some kind of movement from the East, but no movement occurred. Ethereum is at $212. Volume is 22.9 billion. ETH volume is normally around 19-20 billion. So ETH volume is up, but the price, 212, price didn't really move. I mean, it says it's up 3.24%, but this afternoon, once I sold the Bitcoin, I tried ETH, but I went into ETH at about $215, so it actually dropped a couple of dollars. Like I said, I've been trying to do swing trading. I keep just taking losses. I've had some losses in my account trying to do the swing trading. Um, so far, the only thing that's worked has been dollar cost averaging. I started my account in January, and it was looking good because it was a bull market from January to March. So things were looking good. Then in March, it crashed and wiped out all my profits, gave me losses. But overall, my account has just a little loss. But that's because I made up my losses just by dollar cost averaging. And dollar cost averaging doesn't always work. Like at one point I was buying Ethereum at like $250. And in March it dropped down to like 115, 120. I mean, it was like more than a 50% drops. But my losses weren't so severe just because of the dollar cost averaging. Bitcoin Cash is at $254. Volume's 3.7 billion. It's about normal. Bitcoin SV's $211. Volume's 2.4 billion. That's about normal. Litecoin is at $47. Volume is at 5 billion. So volume has been picking up lately, but the price hasn't been going up that much. So I'm keeping my eye on that to see what happens. Tezos, Chainlink, they've been staying about the same. Tezos is about $2.76. Chainlink is at $3.80. It hasn't really done much the last week or two. Ethereum Classic is at $7.12. So it's come up a little bit the last couple of weeks. Volume has gone up quite a bit. Like volume's at 2.3 billion. Volume has picked up the last like 2 months. Volume's really picked up, although the price hasn't picked up that much. But I'm keeping my eye on that. Dogecoin 0.0026, like 2/6 of a penny. Volume is 286 million. Volume's been picking up lately. I think price has been moving up. Price actually may have doubled in the last month. Icon is at 29 cents. Volume's at 50 million. So this is a jump up in volume. Volume's like usually around like 25-30 million. Price is up today like 11%, but overall, past couple of months, it actually hasn't been doing much. QTUM is at $1.60. Volume is 460 million. That's about normal. Status is at 2.9 cents. Volume's 50 million. I think that's about normal. I'm just keeping my eye on that. So I went in this morning around 3, put some money more into Bitcoin. It went up to 10K. I sold some Bitcoin at about 9,800. I shifted into Ethereum around 3, but I lost money. Ethereum I went in at 215 and went down to like 213, so I lost some money in Ethereum. But around 5 p.m. is when the East starts waking up. So around 5 p.m. I shifted out of Ethereum and put them into Litecoin. Litecoin usually moves. When the market moves, Litecoin moves. Because the East, the West, North and South America, and probably Europe. It's like Litecoin has faded away, but the East still likes Litecoin. I mean, that's Korea, Japan, China, and probably at some point India is going to be moving into it. So I still keep my eye on Litecoin because that's 3 billion people, and they're still playing Litecoin. Like I said, I'm just trying out different strategies. So far, swing trading has been a loss. DCA, dollar cost averaging, has minimized my losses. I'm gonna go to prices.org. So CoinMarketCap is an overall market because they get their data from a bunch of exchanges. Prices.org seems to be, I think it's the prices are more real time, but it's fewer exchanges, so the prices can differ from between here and CoinMarketCap. And so on prices.org, Bitcoin is currently at $9,900. Volume's at 15 billion. So volume's up quite a bit because on prices.org, volume for Bitcoin is usually like 6 or 7 billion. So it's more than double its normal volume. Ethereum's at $212. Volume is 4.3 billion. Again, this is quite a high volume for ETH, even though price hasn't moved. I mean, ETH, the volume can be as low as like 2 billion on this site. Bitcoin Cash, $254, 521 million volume. That's normal. Bitcoin SV, $210, volumes 225 million, that's about normal. Litecoin, $47, volumes 340 million, that's about normal. Tezos, $2.75, volume 62 mil, that's about normal. Chainlink, $3.79, volume 135 million, that's about normal. Ethereum Classic, $7.11, volume is 245 million, that's about normal. Dogecoin is at 0.3 cent, volume 75 million. Volume's a bit above normal for this site. Price hasn't really moved much. Icon, 29 cents, volume's 15 mil. That's a jump up in volume. Volume here is normally about 4 million. Qtum, $1.58, volume's 101 million, that's about normal. Yeah, so for prices, I use prices.org and CoinMarketCap. I try my strategies based off of those two sites. Anyways, yeah, tomorrow could be an interesting day. If the market goes up tomorrow, we may actually break the overall bear market cycle we've been having for the past 3 years. So tomorrow will be an interesting day. Alright, I'm going to call that a day.